I want to thank everybody for participating today. I know you're all busy. I know that the disasters and weather has not cooperated with us much this year. So I really want to thank you all for taking the time to join us. I do see that we have two of our national or our area chairs on with us, James Newland, Pam Metz. I know that Katie was going to be out and Kathy Nelson was hoping to join us, but it's not looking like she has made it. I know she had a car full of girls that she was traveling with, so it's probably not going to happen, but maybe she'll join us later on. I do want to recognize we've got a couple guests with us. We have Mike from Superior, and it looks like we have Teresa from Dillard. So thank you both for taking the time to participate today. I will probably move my agenda around just so that I can give those guys a moment if they would like to speak. And then that way they don't have to stay through the whole meeting if they don't want to. But if they've got time, they're certainly more than welcome to stay. Let's start with Mike from Superior. They have done an outstanding job for us this year with our emblems items. Mike, would you like to speak for a moment for us?
Yes, thank you for inviting me to be part of the meeting. It's been a challenging year for everybody, as you've said, but we appreciate the opportunity to work with NASCOE and to offer the products that hopefully are things that you can use. We miss seeing everyone. I know we're not the only ones in the same boat, but we were able last year to go to Champaign, to Nashville, and to Manhattan, to the rallies, and we really enjoy seeing everyone and just miss that part of it. We've tried to run some, excuse me, some specials each month during the year. Maybe that has helped you some. We've added some new categories. We have a patriotic category, a sale category. We have some for some trendy teas that we just got on a week or so ago. And just in our regular categories, we've added a lot of new products. And of course, as you know, 15% of our sales goes to your scholarship fund. The past 2 years, each year, we've contributed over $10,000 to your scholarship fund, and we're proud to be able to do that. You know, we can do custom items if your state or your office or anybody you're in contact with that way would like some custom shirts. We can definitely work with you on that. And we're in the process of probably in the next week or two of getting it on the web to where if you get a shirt, Chris, like you're wearing, it's got USDA on one side. On the other side, we'll be able to embroider your name or office name. And that's an option we're hoping to try to have available in just a week or two for you. But we appreciate your support and look forward to working with you. And if there's anything at all we can do to assist you, you can email, text, call us, and we'll be glad to try to assist you. But thank you for giving us the chance to be here today.
Thank you very much, Mike. You guys have been great to work with over the last year. I'm sure many years before that too, but the last year has been my time. So I can only focus on my time at the moment.
Well, thank you. And you've been good to work with, Chris. We appreciate it.
It definitely has been a challenging year. You know, we had this great plan. We went to the org meeting, met with everybody. We had a great plan laid out and COVID hit and everything went out the window. So we've all limped through it, and I appreciate everybody's support going through that part of it. That's for sure. Miss Teresa, would you like to speak for a minute?
Sure, just a minute. Thank you, Chris. I might say hello to everyone and just to introduce myself to you that don't know me. I'm the National Benefit Provider, Dillard Financial Solutions, and we have enjoyed working with NASCOE over the last 8 years, and we continue to have our relationship. And if you need anything from me, I know a lot of folks are, this is a challenging time, like Mike said, and people do not know what's going to happen, and they're getting kind of a little irritated and aggravated with all this COVID-19, as everyone is. And if you are planning on retirement, or if you have any kind of questions about retiring, don't hesitate to call us because we are still open. We're still servicing our NASCOE membership. We're doing all we can for you. And even if you just have a little question or anything that you may have, you can shoot me an email. You can get in touch with Chris. Chris can get in touch with me, and we're here to help you with anything that you need. And thank you so much, Chris, for allowing me the opportunity to hop in and say a few words.
I was glad to see you on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm going to share my screen. And you are both more than welcome to stay for the whole thing, but if you find that you're sick of listening to me babble on, please feel free to jump out. It is going to be recorded, and they're going to be on our convention page. So if you think you missed something, you want to check back in, please feel free to just jump back in and check the video. You can also, if there's something that we missed, if you're watch back through and you see we missed something, you want to make sure that it gets out, reach back to me and I'll make sure that we get this back out. We're learning teams as we go. I use that term we very loosely. Everybody else is picking up very quickly. I'm the challenge in it. Hopefully now that we have this as an option for us, we're going to be using it a lot more. So we will hopefully get better at this, but I'm going to give it a shot and try to share my screen with you. Okay. And can somebody just let me know if you can see my emblem screen?
Yes, ma'am, we can see it.
Perfect,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, so we are at our national convention breakout session for benefits and emblems. Unfortunately, we're not all together in Savannah like we'd hoped to be, but we're going to try and make the best of that and bring it as real as we can make it for the time being. I am Chris Lary, your National Benefits Chair. I have been doing this for just a year now. I have been with the agency for 33 years. I became a member soon after I joined the agency. I've had many positions in Vermont for our association, be it vice president, membership, benefits, publicity. We've done it all in Vermont. We're small. There's not a lot of us, so we've all had most of the positions. But last year, Brandon called and asked me to be your National Benefits Chair, and that was a real honor. So I thank you guys for bearing with me over my learning curve with this new position. I want to make sure that we all know that Dillard's has been a phenomenal supporter of FSA and NASCOE for many years now. They are in the process of working through COVID-19 like all of us, and they have been with us since 2013.
They're going to ask me to like summarize what was said in this meeting at 4.
Folks, if you're not speaking, can you please mute your phone?
Chris Lary is talking and everyone else seems to be listening.
Okay, let me back up a minute.
I just did that.
Let's see if I can fix this. Okay, hopefully I have been able to mute all. Go back to my presentation. Sorry about that, folks. So Dillard's has been our provider since 2013, and they're in the process of setting up new ways of reaching to all of us, just as we're all learning. They're going to be doing meetings with us, both state meetings, they can do area meetings, or they can do one-on-one meetings using Teams. They can do Zoom meetings, other online options. They're always available by phone. I know when I've sent emails to Dillard's, within a short amount of time, I always get a reply. So feel free to reach to them in any of those manners. They're going to be doing educational workshops for covering important topics like securing your retirement dollars, financial reviews, new changes to the TSPL funds, the Secures Act, the CARES Act. They're going to be available to help you with all of these things. They've been a good supporter of us for a long time now, and in this trying time, they're certainly still open for business and looking to help you. Feds has done our professional liability insurance. I'm not sure how many of you folks are aware of it, but if you are a CED or a lead PT, you're eligible to have the agency cover 50% of the cost of a policy through Feds. And this is for professional liability insurance. Should you make a decision that's incorrect, should you be sued by an environmental group over anything to do with facility loans that you're doing, this provides good quality attorney fees, attorney assistance for you. They're very quick to apply. You can enroll within 5 minutes online. You can also call them and do it over the phone. This year we partnered with livestreamingfitness.com. They do online, on-demand, and interactive classes for I just totally lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. I got a text and it went right out the window. They do online fitness classes. They have cooking classes. They have nutrition classes. When you purchase a plan with them, it's $49 and it's for your entire family. So if you have a family of a husband, wife, and 2 kids, then all 4 of you would get your own login ID so that it can track you can keep track of your classes that you've taken or any challenges that you're participating in. And that's $49 for the entire family, not per person. And NASCOE gets $10 benefit from that. Of course, as we talked about before, Emblems by Superior, they have done some great work this year with providing us new, different products. They have always got something new going, whether it be the sales that they've started, their sale page on there. They can do, as Mike said, any of your states. If you're having a state meeting and you'd like a state shirt done, area meetings for rallies and things like that, they can help you with that. If you need to reach to them and want to go through me, you can always reach to me to get to them if you're looking for something specific. I know we had a couple of states that were talking about wanting to design their own shirts. That's something that Mike and his team can help you with. Right now, they're having a virtual sale for our virtual convention. You can either have free shipping or 15% discount on your entire order. There's a code there for you to plug in and receive that discount. I'm not sure, since I don't have my messages able to pop in for us, I'm not sure who is in this chat with us that is an area emblems committee person. But here is a highlight of what your responsibilities are if you are. This is in the NASCOE directory and will be attached as an attachment to my section of the meeting on our web page. There's also one for the area benefits person. It's really helpful for us if you keep your state directory, if you help them keep your email addresses up to date. Sometimes if our benefits folks are busy, I will send out emails directly to the state. So if you've made changes to who is your state benefit person, if you could make sure you either keep your directory up to date or if you could email me back at nationalbenefitschair.com. That is totally not my email address. I'll have to look it back up. I just lost it. Let me look it right now for you. It is benefitschair@gmail.com. So we have an ongoing search for new benefits, and this is where I want to turn the meeting over to you folks. I want to see if you have any recommendations for state benefits or area benefits. We set this meeting up so that we could have as much feedback as possible. So if anybody has any thoughts or suggestions, if you would unmute yourself and jump in, now would be great. Okay. If you think of something along the way, please don't hesitate to reach back to me and let me know. It's been a little bit of a challenge. I know there's a lot of online stuff that folks are able to get discounts for, so it's been a challenge to find businesses. I certainly am willing to reach to anybody. If you guys can get me either a business name or a contact, that would be helpful, and I can reach out to them. Our benefits team is going to be trying this year to do a state survey with each of you so that we can find out more what your folks are looking for benefits, and not just the standard things that we've come across so far. So if you guys could try and get to your state membership and then get back to us, that would be good. Communication has always been one of my biggest challenges, finding out what works for everybody. I thought using the directory was a great idea, and I've learned quickly that not all areas keep the directory up to date. So we do have the email addresses for all of us national folks online, and then we can use text, and now they have purchased teams for all of us that are at the national level. So if you folks are having area meetings or state meetings to go over benefits or emblem items and either want me to be part of it or just want to use my Teams log to host those meetings, please let me know and we will do that. I am hoping that now that we do have Teams, it might be easier if we scheduled some area meetings to review benefits stuff. And then that way we could do it with the different time zones and not have to stick with, you know, picking one time and trying to fit it in for everybody like we've done today. So that would be an option to you folks. If you want to get back to me, that would be great. One of the things that our national team has been asking was, is there a need for us to verify our benefits providers? Currently with Dillard's or Superior or Working Advantage, if you have a code for Working Advantage, you plug the code in, the code gets shared with other folks. Are we concerned about keeping it just to membership, or do we want to turn it into making it a little bit wider reaching? So that's something that you folks can think about. They would like us to present back, so I'm just going to pause for a moment and see if anybody has any thoughts on that. So one of the things on my list that I had from when I attended convention last year was there was talk about pulling together a list of benefits that were available to folks, whether it be through the agency or outside benefits like cell phone service that offers discounts. Has there been any conversation with any of you feeling that that would be a good idea? Do we want to try and work towards that?
Chris, I definitely think that it would be good to put together a list like that, even if they're not all tied to NASCO. Because I know that at National Convention last year, I was amazed at how many things were out there for just for government employees, USDA employees, that I was completely unaware of.
Okay, so then maybe as a benefits team, we could add that to our to-do list and be able to try and pull together that we could, you know, email out to each of the states.
I think that would be good, and maybe specify which ones are NASCO specific, so that everybody knows which ones are only available to you if you're a NASCO member.
Okay. So now is when I want to take a moment and see, I know there's a lot of folks on that I haven't worked with. Is there anything that you folks know of that you could use from me? You know, are you having state meetings and you'd like me to be part of them? Are you having newsletters that your states are doing that either myself or the area chair could participate in? And this is open for all of you. James, can I call on you? James Newland, can I call on you for a moment? What's been working up in our area for you, and what if anything could we do to assist you a little more? He might be in the office and not able to reply at the moment. So I would really like to hear from you folks if there's anything nationally that we can do to help promote the benefits that we do have.
Well, Chris, I do think that that list is definitely helpful.
Okay.
Because I think everybody knows that when you talk to anybody about joining NASCO and becoming a member, they want to know what's in it for them.
Yep.
And being able to say that these are the benefits available to all FSA employees, and then these are the benefits that are only out there for NASCO employee or NASCO members is helpful.
Okay, great. Thanks, Pam. All right, so I'm not going to hold you folks for a long time. I just want to make sure that you all send me an email of your attendance. There will be a drawing for you folks. So the email address will be super important. If you could go do that today, I will be reaching back to you folks after that. So I'm going to just sit and leave the line open for a bit, but I would love to hear from any of you on thoughts or anything to that nature that's working well for us or not working well, any directions you'd like to see us go in this year. I feel like we have a clean slate ahead of us. We don't really know what COVID's going to bring us, but I have this open pie in the sky. It's going to be a good year for us, and I'm pretty excited about what we might be able to do for this team. So if you guys want to give me any thoughts, that would be great. Just make sure to unmute yourself. Okay. Well, I just want to thank you all for coming today. I know it's very busy. I know the office is super swamped, so I hope you're all doing well with it. If you need anything, you have my access to my email. Please don't hesitate to reach out and email us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris, I want to thank you too for the job that you do, because, and I want to thank all y'all, because it's a volunteer association and y'all go really well above and beyond. So thank y'all.
Well, we appreciate all your efforts, Teresa. It's good to have you on our side.
Glad to be here.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.